This is the last video in the series of pairing up tops, portable PA battery tops, to the famous Partybox. In this case, it's the Partybox 320, which is their most powerful battery-powered bottom or Partybox speaker. And just a little heads up, in June, they're coming out with the 520. So if you can wait, it'll be, of course, it'll be more money, heavier, but louder and more bass. But right now, I'm going to be reviewing pairing the 320 up with the famous, maybe more famous, the Bose S1Pro Plus. So let's talk about price, because, you know, when you add up the pieces, that might be a deal breaker right there. So I don't want to make you watch a video that is out of your price range or not to your application. So the Partybox 320 is $600. I've seen it for $550. The JBL, the Bose S1 Pro is at this time $600. I've seen it for $650, and it was $700. So the price fluctuates, but right now it's $600. So you add up those two pieces, you got $1,200. Both pieces are battery operated, so you don't need any kind of AC. You don't need an AC cable. There is only one cable. I'll show you that a little later. That's a 1/8 inch to 1/8 inch cable, very inexpensive on Amazon, maybe $15 to $20 the most. And then you need a speaker stand like I'm showing you. This particular stand I got a while ago, so I don't know the exact model, don't ask me, but you can get plenty of stands on Amazon in this price range or this type of quality, probably about $50. So we're talking about $1,250 for the system. So that is not inexpensive. And right away, I'm thinking of the JBL Eon Mark II all-battery column speaker, which is $1,300. So that would be the comparable system that you would compare it to. The JBL would be maybe a little louder. The bass would probably be better here with the 320. I haven't A/B'd the two systems, but the advantage of this system is it's a modular system where you can take just the Bose S1 Pro top for a busking situation, or maybe you don't want to take that top just in a bedroom or a backyard barbecue or a picnic. You can, and it's such a light little speaker, 14.5 pounds. And then when you want to add the fuller bass, you hook it up and pair it with the 320. I would recommend, if you have the room, that you separate the two. The 320 might be to the far left, and then the S1 Pro to the far right, maybe 10 or 15 feet apart, and then you would get a quasi stereo field, and that would sound better. Definitely keep the 320 on the floor, because you're going to lose the bass that you're looking for if you put it up on a stand, even though it might look better, but you don't want to lose that bass. On the floor, it gives you sound reinforcement, so you want to go that route. The weight on the JBL 320 is 36 pounds, so that's not light. And of course, you can see the size. It's not extremely portable, but the whole idea of this system is the Bose gives you the beautiful clarity on top, the mid-range, the 120-degree spread throw, and the JBL is also a very clean speaker, and it gives you that missing bass. So it's kind of like substituting for a subwoofer. Now that 36 pounds happens to be the exact weight of the actual Bose Sub 1, which gives much more output, but that's a $900 speaker. By the way, I just looked it up, and it looks like the 320 is on sale right now as I speak for $500. So you might want to move on it. Maybe they're lowering the price, getting ready for the June release of the 520. It's a couple of months away. But so another thing that's really nice about this particular system is they're very well matched as far as volume. So the 320 maxes out at 106 dB. That's from independent testing, not my own testing. Maybe I'll put the link down. Ratings.com tested it. And the S1Pro Plus also maxes out at 106 dB. So they're perfectly matched. So we're going to do a little sound demo. And what's real nice about this is the 320 is going to be my Bluetooth sending speaker. That's going to be my main speaker I'm connecting to. And then using the app of the Bose S1Pro Plus, I'm going to mute it or engage it. So the whole idea is from a distance, I don't have to be running to the back of the speaker. I can be sitting back 15, 20 feet. The S1 Pro Plus has excellent Bluetooth range, and you could dial in that top and add the missing frequencies, mainly high end, a little high end, and like I said, that throw of the S1 Pro Plus. So we're going to see how this system plays together, see if they play together nicely. By the way, I haven't really done much testing. This will be exactly the second time I've even tried this combination. The first time is when I first got it. I gave it a try, and it was good. But we're going to do a little more in-depth listening right now. The setting I have the S1 Pro on is at only 11 o'clock. When I boosted it up to 12 noon, it kind of overpowered the bottom. So between 10:30 and 11 is perfect. And it's adding that really clean high end that's quite a little bit missing from the JBL bottom. And that's kind of normal when you have a speaker that really puts out heavy bass and mid-range. It kind of overpowers the treble to a certain extent. So adding the S1 Pro is just making it a perfect hi-fi sounding system, full range. Also that 120 degree throw, I don't know if you can be able to tell by a YouTube video, but it's very, very obvious. When I'm playing just the JBL 320, it sounds like about a 90 degree coverage. I'm trying to think about how to explain it, maybe in yards, 20 yards, and then all of a sudden when you engage the Bose S1 Pro, which is 120 degrees, all of a sudden that 20 yards becomes like 60 or 70 yards, just much room-filling sound. All of a sudden it just opens up. So it's a great combination. It's definitely working. The only stumbling block is maybe the weight of the 320, if that's an issue for you, or obviously the price. I also didn't mention that we're talking about a modular system. The S1 Pro is excellent as a monitor. You can put that on the floor, and people use that as a small monitor in a acoustic duo situation or even in a band situation that's not too loud. The track I'm using is non-copyrighted. It's pretty heavy bass track emphasis, and then it has some high end that is added. So I just did a little test before I video taping, and there is a big difference. I hope you can hear it. When you add the S1 Pro Plus, it adds quite a bit of volume, very clean volume, and that high end comes through much greater. Okay, so the first run through is going to be with the S1 Pro Plus off, just the JBL 320. Sound demo 2, same track with the S1 Pro Plus engaged. Here's the connection in case you haven't watched the previous series of videos. It couldn't be much easier or much less expensive. Like I said, this cable is about $15. So from the Partybox 320, which is your sending Bluetooth speaker, you are plugging in your cable to the AUX out, where it says daisy chain. And from that AUX out, you are going to your S1Pro Plus, and that is channel 3, and that's it. One cable, couldn't be much faster or easier. Here's the cable we're talking about. It's the old headphone cable before they went to the Lightning, the new Lightning Apple. It's TRS 1/8 inch to 1/8 inch. Here's an even more compact setup. You can delete the stand, save some money, but I would be careful about something like this. I guess in the home it would be fine. I put a little padding under the Bose S1Pro Plus, and the vibration won't affect it. But if you're in any kind of gigging situation, all it takes is one person to bump into it or lean on it, and your little S1Pro Plus is gonna fly. So I would love to have had this system when I was in college, or maybe a bedroom system. This is really a full range sound. It sounds hi-fi. That's all I can say. If you know what hi-fi sounds like, this isn't your typical, little Bluetooth speaker. But you pay for it. Like I said, it's pushing $1,200. That's a lot of money. But it has its advantages of being modular, like I said. So who is this for? Mainly, I would say this is for someone who has either or. Maybe you already have an S1Pro Plus and you've been looking for extra bass. You don't want to spend $900 on a sub 1, which you should, because that's my most highly recommended portable system. But then again, not everybody has that kind of money. So adding the JBL 320 at $500 right now, really adds that missing bass. And like I mentioned, if you spread them apart, you have a great stereo separation also. So, or on the opposite hand, maybe someone already has a JBL 320 or 310, and adding that Bose S1Pro using the app, it really opens up the JBL house sound. So, highly recommended. But I encourage you to go back and watch my other JBL 320 mix and match series, where I mix it with something even much more less expensive, which was the Alto Busker, which was $350, and that has a super clean high end also. It doesn't have the room filling 120 degrees that Bose has, and it doesn't have the mid range that Bose has. But the old saying, you get what you pay for. But the Alto Busker is definitely an option. It will add clarity to the JBL. My most highly recommended system was the JBL 320 with the Mackie Thump Go. For the price, you really can't beat it. It's louder than the Bose S1Pro Plus. Not that you need anything louder, because already this system, like I said, I have it at 11 o'clock. If I pushed it to 12 o'clock, I would overpower the bottom. So you don't need anything more powerful. But the Mackie Thump Go is really a great way to go. I also made a video comparing it, sticking with the JBL family, and that's the JBL Compact. I believe that's $500 right now also. That was a great pairing. The JBL has an app, so does the Alto. If you want to try anything like this, you need a speaker that has the app, so you can disengage it, mute it, and that's the best way to blend it properly. And of course, you need a battery speaker, so it's an all battery system. Okay, so this is Bill. Hope you enjoyed the series. Go back and watch some of the others if you're interested before you make a purchasing decision. But the S1Pro Plus with the JBL 320, you cannot go wrong. Highly, highly recommended. This is Bill. Hope you enjoyed.